because of course this rogue is under the disguise of Maestra, and it's going up against the warrior. And I think both of them actually have pretty interesting mulligan decisions. For
Yeah.
instance, about the axe and also the school teacher are both interesting cards. Even the shield block to just cycle.
I think since you would play the shield block mainly to cycle, I would definitely toss it away. But seeing the axe and the school teacher being thrown away is very interesting. Definitely
Yeah,
looking for that from the depths, right?
it does.
And
And
does
yeah,
get
we of course
rewarded.
see the trade. And on the other side, we see the trade. And actually, this could be just a turn to Walpano after Shroud, which is always pretty insane. Could be
Yep.
double null. It is double null. Okay, we got ourselves a game.
Null gamer, let's go.
We do already see the Frozen Buckler, of course, on the other side, but no Shield Shatter.
Yep.
And he also doesn't top deck it yet. So this could actually be a coin from the depths play just to try and find that Shield Shatter.
I don't hate it. I think it's the probably like it maximizes the odds of you being able to find the shield shatter, so I definitely
Yeah, right?
prefer that.
Like, you're gonna take 8 damage one turn, but like taking it 2 turns in a row could be really rough.
And then make it 3 and you might already be dead.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't really play the Frozen. Like, you kind of want to play like Frozen Buckler just to get like the effect of the 5 armor going away in this board.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
he
go.
finds it. Shield Shatter. Yeah, you might look at the other ones to try and remember them, but
Yeah. I mean, nowadays the deck tracker is also finally working properly and shows you what's at the bottom as well, right?
it does, yeah.
It used to bug out every now and then. Alright, so turn 3 for Mighty. Looking a little bit empty. Probably going to be Mestra being dropped, and then the question is, are you going to just smack that extortion into the face, or are you going to trade it away?
No, he's just trading it
You can't
and
always
playing a
trust
nice
what
friendly.
you see.
Yeah, before he drew the Shroud, he was kind of light on draw, so I can definitely see why he trades it.
Yep.
And he's gonna get the bad news that the Shield Shatter was found. I think it's definitely correct to play the 3-2 because, like, last turn you kind of saw already that the Shield Shatter wasn't there, so.
Yep. You would expect your opponent to play Frozen Buckler Shield Shatter over a coin from the depths play.
Exactly. And oh, it's not getting traded? Interesting.
Yeah, that's indeed interesting.
Well, yeah, it is turn 4, so you're kind of expecting an X setup, maybe.
Anybody?
And then we're coming back to the Mulligan decision of actually throwing away the Outrider's axe, right? We're going full circle here.
Yeah, we do. And he actually picked a Bash, which is quite good against Rogue. Dealing 3 damage is often quite good, of course.
Even the 3 armor can help you at times.
Yeah, and even the armor. So Golfangar is already active.
Yep.
And yeah, against Rogue, it's a pretty good. Yeah, just play it on 6 and tell them deal with it.
With that school teacher on board, it's also going to probably just overwhelm the opposing board as well.
True. So, are we looking to? You could play the SI extortion, hero power, but then you have 3 mana left to do nothing. You can just play the Edwin and step it. Hope to get some cards out of it.
Stone by stone,
And that is exactly what Mighty's deciding to do.
Okay, you can get at least 1 buff. You do have to step it first. Maybe for some people at home who don't know this interaction, if you play the Edwin and you step it immediately, it will get buffed in hand, even though it's not on the board anymore. So if he plays this Toot now, the Edwin in hand will become a 6/6.
So basically, you've accomplished 2 things by doing that play, right? Not only have you make your Edwin cheaper, so you can pair it with the Mr. Smite more easily, and you've also buffed it by +2/+2. maybe getting over the line and killing your opponent soon enough.
And yeah, we just saw the 9/9 charge come out. It's a pretty good play for 6 mana.
Yep. And it just instantly goes phase, no hesitation.
No, he just wants to kill the rogue.
Yep. Especially with enough hand space available to just drop Nelly without any concerns as well. Although it is playing into scabs, that's probably the only concern you might have.
Spirit Guide, if it dies, it will guarantee a Shadow Step, I believe.
Or Shroud. Shroud is also a shadow spell.
But he played both, right?
Is the other one in hand? It's hard to make out.
No, there's no Shroud in hand. But I think he played it on 2 and then again on 4, right?
Did he play another one? I only remember the null one.
I think he played one on 4.
Okay. Well, then it guarantees the shadow step, yeah.
But like, it doesn't really matter because he didn't go for it. Instead, he went just for the big minion with some death rattle that could push some extra damage. And yeah, like you said, on the other hand, oh, we don't see a Nelly come down. Interesting. And I think he was exactly worried about what you said with the Scabs play.
Yeah, and there's also some merit to finding the Mutinous, because you know that they've Shadow Stepped in Edwin, but you also know they have a Death Rattle minion in hand.
True.
So it's at least a 50-50 if everything else was a spell or a hero card that you're expecting, which is the reason you're not playing Nelly. So if you make that read, you already know 50% of the contents of your opponent's hand, right?
Exactly, yep. Oh, nice. You always go for just the tempo of a 1/1.
Yeah,
and with the correct emote coming afterwards.
And it gets the well played. Perfect. Ooh.
French, school teacher.
Well, CheeseHead is going to get the bad news, though, because all of this is going to get banished back to hand.
I think it was Gorlock, Reventure, Amalgam, then the Tiny Fin. And
Yep.
I think the other 3 will die then. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
For people, again, who don't know, if there are more minions that go back to hand, then there are hand space. You will get the 3 minions that you played first, and the other 3 will just die.
At least the Tiny Fin survived.
Exactly. The most important part. The Tiny Fin is still alive, people. Don't worry.
Look, it's even getting played again.
Of course. It's just so good, the value. 0 mana 1/1. What else do you need?
That's a mana to stat ratio of infinity.
Exactly.
How can this card be bad?
Oh, do we want a new hero power?
Is there a reason to take the Diver if they ever just go for a huge Edwin play?
Yeah, but I think you're too late then.
Yeah, you're probably expecting to either be dead or just to get lowered, right? And then they have a huge Edwin and a huge, or not so huge Mr. Smite on the board. And then you still need a way to deal with it. And if you were able to somehow predict that, you might throw it out a turn earlier than that.
Cutlass. Okay, another 1 mana card. Oh, that's not a 1 mana card.
It's a GGtoor.
It's okay. So now he's just banking on the Edwin staying alive, but like there's just too much armor.
Yep. And even the Diver pick would have been too late now.
Yeah, so he can like Elite Fighter, and then really pray to get a preparation. So like he can take 4 armor off, so it goes down to 12. He can Elite Fighter minion.
It just surprises me that the Edwin wasn't Shadow Stepped again, honestly. Like,
I think he was just hoping, Oh wait, that one?
What?
Oh,
Oh, I thought I went on the Edwin.
okay. No, no, he's just combining them with the Mr. Smite. Which, to be fair, they're 4 damage each with a Smite play. But now it's just so perfect to play like a Shield Slam, a Drake.
It lines up way too well.
Yeah. I think he had to just play the other Fillet Fighter and hope to get like a prep and then something and then.
Pick me!
I don't know about that play.
I don't think there was a winning line, of course. Like, all the lines would have lost to like the hand we can see on the other side, but.
Yeah, but there's so many cards that deal with the idea of throwing that down, right? There's like Shield Slam, there's Onyxian Drake, there's Brawl. Are you that afraid of a Mutinous that you know your opponent has drawn because they've played the Ravager? Is that the reason you're going for this?
Yeah, I think it was just desperation and like if this sticks, I can still win. I think that was mostly what he was thinking about.
Alright, here comes the Sunken Vessel.
Okay, and the other one?
And the other
It is
vessel
quite a lot
wielding-
of damage that he has, to be fair.
Yep.
He has 12 plus 8 is 20.
But just look at the entire health and armor total of your opponent, though.
Wait, why did we not hero power first?
I don't know.
Never bring a sword.
Maybe because there's no mana needed? Or the
Oh.
Savannah High Main is still supposed to come down? I don't know.
Oh, okay, so you can hero power the I mean, yeah, sure.
At least that's the most reasonable play, right?
Yeah, of course. But like it's never bad to do it first on the smite, right?
Yeah. Well, now you're at least safe from Mutinous.
Yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be a 1/1 that's gonna trade in this 3/1. And I think there's just one objective correct decision.
Yes. I just wanted to see the brawl and see the tiny fish win that brawl. That's
That would
all
be
I
amazing.
wanted.
Yeah.
It's just the best card in the game.
It's just so good. Okay, 50-50. Otherwise, he will get disqualified, I think. I'm pretty sure he will get disqualified.
Objection!
Oh, can Toot ever be the savior? Like,
The
can we
two
get
might
like
discover something, right? There's
like a colossal or something?
I mean, it discovers the spell. You would still have to find
Oh,
it.
true. It's a spell. Yeah. You can get a new rogue spell that gives you a colossal. Oh, but you can't get a rogue spell. Never mind. it's the one thing you can't get.
I'm thinking of is like Flames of Zinajari or something like that. So you might have some more NG elements coming into play that might save the day. Please let the tiny fin live. Thank you.
Yeah. Never dies. Sometimes.
Everybody loves that tiny little 1/1 on the board.
Oof.
It's so good.
Okay. Is this brawl time?
Yes, it's gonna win it. Calling
Right?
it right now.
Yes. You can also just play the Rokara and just go face and win, but
Your opponent has no more cards in hand. You probably
Exactly.
just brawl, right?
no, but if you just play Rokara and go face, then you win next turn, right? And there's like no way that you can. Oh, maybe like you could be afraid of something like.
I would be afraid. I wouldn't go with that, but maybe it's better.
So like if he has Bloodlust, could he die still? Oh.
That's like
Okay.
15
Just-
plus 15 is 30. At 36, you're kind of safe.
Yeah.
Plus that
That's
armor.
40. Yeah, exactly. And this is just like guaranteed lethal, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Unless it's like a 1 health taunt, 1 attack taunt.
Yeah.
Like a treasure guard or
Well,
something.
well, yeah. You need the mana to play the Alex. So you can't hero power. But...
Yep.
Well,
That would
I
only
don't
be-
see. Yeah, how the rogue is gonna get down. So. And Yeah, Mighty is thinking about this power word fortitude. Where does it go? But yeah, we all know.
I should have given you more credit.
Sneaky.
And the cycle of life is
And that's it.
anew.
The Amalgam Discover coming in clutch.
Boing.
Deciding game number 1 for CheeseHead. Bonk. I don't think you have to go in all in on the tempo plan as the shaman against the paladin / rogue.
Yeah,
but it can
I
definitely
think,
help to have some tempo to answer some early boards, I guess.
Yeah, I think especially in this matchup, the Snowfall Guardian is gonna do some work.
Yeah. And Sleet
Rogue.
Breaker early on definitely helps too, I guess.
Very true, I think. Yeah.
Because
It's
you
interesting
can like
that,
wind chill and null and stall some damage coming in, for example.
Yeah, and Cheesehead actually forgoes the Scalding Geyser just to get the dredge effect. Sometimes that's interesting to just play. Oh,
Yeah, I've seen like
look.
all the shamans that I've been fighting previously, they've been jamming that geyser on turn 1. That
Yeah.
makes sense because you're also running that multi-caster in your deck, right?
Exactly, just to get it in the pool. But Cheesehead is apparently, well, he's getting rewarded here.
Yep.
I think it's just a matchup thing for him. Like he knows that Rogue is gonna play like a lot of like smaller kind of minions, so this 2 damage can actually really help it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Now it's a matter of either geyser or wind chill, I guess. Decide for the geyser, so you can
okay, so
decide
he
your next top
goes
deck.
School Teacher, I guess.
I mean, you already
Or-
have a school teacher in hand.
Maybe you go for Mutimus then.
Exactly. I think my guy would be going towards either Mutinous or Bioluminescence. I think Bioluminescence was actually being picked here.
No, he went for the School Teacher.
Oh. Okay.
At least that's what my deck director is telling me. And Mighty is not going for the gun fishing to get the other 3/3s. He's instead going for the Perpetual Flame against the 3/3s. Hello, illegal.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Illegal
Yeah.
police.
Hello.
Well played.
Yeah, well played indeed.
Throws out the well
And-
played, yeah.
And it's even like going into his 5-mana turn, which doesn't really matter because he can skip that, and then the turn after the Snowfall plus Brilliant Macaw stuff is getting started.
Yep. This is like the dream.
So this is exactly well played. He's gonna hit the and then toot it.
Let's see what this cover option is going to be.
Ooh. Yeah. He's he's overloaded for 3, right? So he can't play Macaw. Oh.
I guess you would probably want to keep the Macaw for after the Snowfall.
Yeah,
Guardian
of course.
anyway.
But it would have been a funny play.
That
But
is
yeah,
true.
instead he's just going for the good old. I think all Hearthstone players have experienced this. Like, oh no, my Shaman opponent goes to 6 mana next turn. I know what's coming. You could tempo a Smite here.
Yeah. But you could also just play a Shroud instead and use the time where they want to play the Snowfall Guardian and then use your time to draw cards yourself. But Mighty
True.
decides for a different line, just
Ooh,
throws out that Edwin right there
it's the Scabs.
and gets scammed.
Yeah, almost.
Work.
No, like the thing what I liked about playing the Mrs. Smite is that like it has charged this turn, but then also next turn if you play the Edwin gets charged actually. Ooh, Shadow Step.
Ooh, that's spicy. Could at least get it back. And it removes a minion for the Snowfall Guardian. I don't hate it.
Yeah, me neither. And go.
Yep. Drop the big boy.
So what is actually still in his deck in terms of minions?
Oh, there's gotta be
I think
like...
it's the Viper, Gorbatoa, and one Fillet Fighter. Oh, and the Maestro, of course.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think that's it.
Everything goes face here, of course. Okay, so you can Holy Smite and Tooth? No, I said everything goes
Nope,
face.
keep going face. Keep going face.
Yeah, and
Don't
then
stop
at some
now.
point, and you can just kill it with a null. Yeah,
Just clean enough, isn't it?
it's pretty good, right?
Then I wonder whether it's going to be School Teacher McCall or Wild Cavern McCall. Well, if it's School Teacher, it's gonna be McCall first, right? But okay.
And yeah, I think this is also to play around the scabs a little bit. Because now if they play scabs, you can actually play the Macaw again for the freeze.
Oh, if you top deck another one, you mean?
No, the Macaw goes back to hand with the scabs, of course.
Oh, you mean scabs. I see. I thought you were saying
sorry.
Mr. Smite.
No, I meant the Shadowcrafter scabs, if that is played here.
Yeah. Yeah, you maintain the Snowfall Guardian Battlecry still on that, that's true. But can you
He's
afford not to
three
play any
damage
other
of
Battlecries?
lethal. Like Mighty was three damage of lethal there also. Yeah, so he's just going in.
Is that a weak step, not a reconnaissance?
Oh, it's a reconnaissance. But he had Mr. Smite plus Fillet Fighter plus Weapon for 12.
Yeah. Oh, they were at 15, I see.
And yeah, I think this is just lethal. Oh, does that matter? No, I don't think so, right? Because you can hero power now first. And that means you have more than enough damage. And that means, well, given that Mighty sees this play, which I assume he does. That means we go to a final fight.
Yeah, game number 3 is on the horizon.
Actually going to see the Blast Priest in action. And talking about that meta with Discoverers, it was Priest, but nowadays Priest doesn't do that anymore.
Yep. Priest now
Don't
puts
be
wigs
afraid,
on their
people.
heads.
Exactly. And yeah, we're seeing the Slither Spear capped, Thrive in the Shadow capped. Thrive in the Shadow needs to find the wig for him. And then he's off to the races. And on the other side, oh, we already see a Frostbite, which is going to be brutal here.
Yeah, because you can't even play that Thrive anymore, right?
No.
Is that a reason to not play the Slither
Yeah,
Spear?
like you see Mighty like hovering over the Slither Spear, bringing it back, but I think this matchup is so bad.
One drop, one free in turn 1. Like, how am I not playing this, right?
The thing is, this matchup is already so bad. Like, you can't play around these kind of things.
Yeah.
You just need to get lucky, basically.
So if you're saying it's that bad, what kind of percentages are we talking about?
I think it's like 75-25, maybe 70-30. I know. I think it's 70-30, something like that.
Well played.
That has got to be like one of the most polarizing matchups we currently have, right? The other one,
maybe I'm
yeah,
exaggerating a little bit here. It just feels like that when you play it.
Yeah.
Especially because it's like the freeze mechanic, right? It's just so dreading to play against.
With that lightning bolt being played, CheeseHead doesn't even have the mana to play the Wild Cavern next turn.
It is. But he's just like, take these minions off the board. And,
yeah, I guess that's probably the bigger priority.
And we see the coin being thrown away just to get rid of this annoying. He could play and then
Yeah.
also play. I think I
Interesting.
would play the amalgam. No, you want. Oh, I didn't find the wig. So you take the thrive to find the wig. It's so annoying. This.
Wait, you play Shard of the Naru in that deck?
Yeah, I think every priest. I think every priest deck just plays the Shard of the Nar.
Hmm.
It's also when your opponent plays like a taunt to get in your way, you can just poof it away basically.
Yeah. I think my argument against it would have been that you want to get your wigs more likely with the Thrive, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. But
like,
there are only 4 spells in the deck? 5.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different
actually,
spells.
yeah, so that's a pretty good ratio.
But there's only one copy of the shard as well, which makes sense.
Yeah, so that Bran. Now he finds the wig, but he can't really play it.
Yeah, and this is like how my games always look like, and I was like, this deck is not good.
So the only thing that Mighty is going for him at the moment is looking also at CheeseHead hand. Is there's no Snowfall Guardian yet?
Yeah. I mean, if you get to only play one Naga at a time and then play like 2 wigs at once, you can make your minions tall, you don't have to go wide.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that will help against the freeze effects. And then you get one turn, you smack through and you kill them. Maybe that's a way to get out there.
So start with the amalgam, I guess. Handmaiden, yes, we want card draw.
Yeah, pretty good find.
Yeah, but it's still annoying because you have 3 mana left, and if you play the wake, then you only have 2 mana left, and then like
But
you
you need
hero
cards
power your
desperately,
minion.
right?
Yeah, and then you go face for 1. And then you get to this dreaded turn 6. Although he's gonna be a little bit happy that he won't see Snowfall Guardian here.
Yeah, gonna get the good news. The Mutants is also interesting, right?
Farsight.
Yeah, it's just the best value out of a Nagaling. Besides, use the amalgam and keep minions alive on the board. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think so too. 2 spells left. Okay, so he's gonna Shadow Word Devour. So that's +6. I think you play the treasure card first.
I have no idea. You could have buffed it up by 1 more health if you really desired to do so. But
Because the breakpoint of like 4 or 5 doesn't really matter, right? Maybe Maelstrom Portal. Eh. Okay, so he's gonna buff that one.
if you buff it, you're opening up yourselves again against a Frostbite. Although you've already seen one, so maybe that's okay even.
How's the Frostbite going?
Sorry?
So where do you want the Frostbite?
Like if you buff up the 1/5 taunt, you might open it up for a Frostbite attack. Whereas if it's at 5 health and you see all 3 attack minions on the board, Frostbite's never going to hit it.
But I think right now it's still also no problem, right? Okay, if it hits the Handmaiden.
Nope.
Okay, Mighty. Mighty
50,
will be
50,
happy with
100.
that. Very happy with that, actually.
Yep.
School teacher, quick. What do you even want from the Nagaling? Maybe Shard of the Naru? Thrive? Okay.
Amulet?
Okay, we're gonna
Like
smite
War Priest?
something. Yeah. Okay, so you wig Nagaling the 3/2, I guess?
Oh, why does this deck always give me headaches?
So many decisions to make, right?
Yeah, and like personally, I never get to the points where I can make decisions. I'm just dead before that happens. Okay, decides to put one on the school teacher again. Makes sense, because now it lines up with Mutinous as well.
Exactly. Okay, so he can Maelstrom Portal and Frostbite the 2/4, which becomes a 2/3, of course.
Yep.
But I think right now, with only 2 cards in hand, like he's not really looking at the mana, I think.
What is inside of that Nagaling again?
He draws. Cost Farsight.
Farsight. Right.
So you could start with that.
Yeah, either that or just the wind chill on the 7/8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's always going to cost it here.
Yeah.
He still doesn't
Good
find
one.
his Snowfall Guardian.
That's a little bit slow right now, don't you think?
So also okay, so he played a nature spell and a frost spell.
He ends up finding that multicast there.
Bioluminesce, and then
Ooh, that's
play the
3v1.
Maelstrom Portal. So then it deals 6.
It's gotta be lights out, right?
Yeah. Okay, he's just gonna wait one turn with it.
Makes sense. Because the biggest threat is frozen anyway.
Yeah, it's just that you're a little bit afraid of like a Samuro play.
Might still happen, right?
True. No.
But not right now.
You can steal something, but they can always just get it back. You can't really protect the Nature Hexen after you steal something.
Like even if you were to put these wigs on the poor little Nagaling, right? it would just get crushed by all the weight of the wigs.
Exactly.
And it doesn't get to attack into anything useful, does it? Like you could put 2 of it on it, so that would be a 3/5. And it just doesn't trade into anything good.
He's really trying. Yeah, I also like the totem. Double bioluminesce.
Oh.
That. So what? That's +5 +10. So that's 11 damage coming from the Maelstrom Portal then.
And it's 13 from the Frostbite plus the stuff on the board. That's 8 + 6 + 1.
Yeah, so that's 2 of lethal? No. Yeah, 2 of lethal.
Yeah.
I think I just want to make the Maelstrom Portal play. Just get rid of this board.
Wait, do you have enough mana to put another? Wait, if you put the Maelstrom portal down, then it's lethal because you get +2 spell damage. So you play Maelstrom portal first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is just strictly better. You're right. This is perfect.
Yep, that's just lethal.
Well played.
CheeseHead has spotted it.
Nice spot from CheeseHead, also from you finding the exact wrong order. Or was he 1 over anyway? No. Okay. Winning with the Nagling or with an honorable kill? It was also, both of them were good.
No, the Nagaling's strictly better.
Okay.